Hello everybody and welcome back to Planet Coaster! Here we go, carrying on from our last adventures. I'm trying currently to put in a couple of extra buildings and stuff. Again, to try and meet the needs of our guests, my park guests. Put in some food and drink outlets for them and some toilets and stuff like that. And obviously my research now enables me to put in a little bit more than just milkshakes and burger joints. So I'm going to put in a gulpy soda, I think. Soda's a good choice for drink, don't you think? If people are thirsty, a nice soda should quench the thirst. I think soda can be enjoyed by everyone in the park. So it meets children, teenagers and adult needs. I was thinking just whacking in energy, gulpy energy and stuff like that, but that probably only appeals to teenagers. And I think at this moment in time, when I looked at my park stats briefly, before I just started recording, it looks like I'm attracting more families and adults to the park at the minute than teenagers, so probably need to just maybe focus on their needs a bit at the minute. So I'm going to try and build. So this is gulpy soda, so I need a soda sign. Find a nice neon one. That'll do. Right. Gulpy! That's the neon one. I think it's the big lemon. The big lemon. That's what I want. Is it a lemon or an orange? I don't know. Doesn't look the same as the Cosmic Cow sign or the Chief Beef. So it probably has to be that one. Right, put that one on then. And then I'm going to go back into edit mode. Click on that and then advance, move it and slide it up so it's angled correctly. There you go, put it on the top there. Move it forward a bit. I think the Cosmic Cow and Chief Beef one, the guys sort of rotated them and lent them forward a little bit, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave mine vertical. It does look a bit small and pathetic compared to the other ones, though. I do admit that. Right, need some more signs then. No, we're going to change the prices. Gulpy soda, so let's add some ice. Give them some extras. Bit better value. And then obviously remember to use the same prices for all shops of this type. So synchronise the prices across all future gulpy soda stores. Right, what else have we got? Right, let's put in a few more janitors, because I noticed again at the end of the last episode I'd got a couple of odd bits of litter, and for some reason my mechanic wasn't actually covering the whole park. He wasn't patrolling the whole park, so he may have been a little bit overworked. So chucking in another janitor, try and lighten the load a bit. Okay. Right, need to put some more signs on this building then. That's a bit big. That's a bit big. Not a big fan of that one. That'll do. Gulpy! Then put the neon one on the side, look. It's going to look great at night when that lights up. And then put one on the other side too. Even though it's going to be harder to see that one because the Cosmic Cow is going to be blocking it. Gulpy! makes you want to go pee after you've drunk it. So again, very important to make sure I've got plenty of toilets in the park now. Oh no, I've drank all my Pepsi. I need to get another can in a minute. Sorry. Real life distractions, real life problems. Hyperspin? And Zozo. That's one of the new rides that's been added as part of the summer update. I keep forgetting what stuff is. My brain's having a bit of a go slow day today. Okay, so, oh look. The cow's getting a bit excited on a space hopper. Yeah, I've added a couple of entertainers to my park as well. I've obviously got the Chief Beef fella wandering around somewhere, trying to entertain the guests, and the crazy moo cow lady. My ATMs are working okay. The Roctopus is rocking. This area here, I'm going to try and turn it into a bit of a, I'm going to put lots of shops around it, I think, is the plan. Food, drink, gift shops, that sort of thing. Have it as a bit of a central focus of the park, but then have more rides and stuff branching off it. I'm going to put in some more thrill rides, obviously, because I've only got the 2. And I do need to try and appeal to the children. Insanity? Insanity looks a good option. Get that whacked in. I want to see if I've got any rides. I had a version of it there with a skin, a blueprint, but unfortunately it was too expensive. Far too expensive. Can't afford to pull that down. So unfortunately I'm going to have to just put the basic ride in and decorate it myself. That's the only thing with some of the workshop blueprint downloads. They are incredibly expensive. I think they're designed for using in the sandbox mode of the game, where you don't have any money restrictions or anything like that. You know, everything's free. Doesn't cost anything. In challenge mode and the story modes, those blueprints aren't very helpful at all because they're just too expensive to put into the game. Far too expensive. Again, what am I doing? I'm going to name it. I could take that stupid number off. How does it get called Insanity 6 when I haven't got one in the park yet? Okay, now I need to look at the sequence. Make sure we get that edited nicely. Again, give the paying guests their value for money and all that business. Trying to get the right combination here. That's the thing. Making sure, again, you increase the sequence, you increase the ride length so the customers feel they're getting good value. Also means you can charge more for your ride. Again, thrill rides. Probably not going to break down that much, I wouldn't have thought. But again, make sure we get the set up. We don't have any music. I'm not going to change the colours on this particular one. Ticket prices, yeah, that's not going to fly. $7.50. Let's make that a bit more expensive. We need to connect it all to the path. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this one out actually a little bit. There, make it a square path. There we go. Alright, need to put normal bit on there. Alright, there's the exit. And then I'm going to run a pathway across in a minute. Because what I'm going to have is like first aid. And have a first aid unit shared between 2 thrill rides. Because I'm going to put another thrill ride in to the right of this one. And have them using the same, have access to the same first aid. And there's going to be there's going to be 2 shops there as well, drink shops. So after the guests have been on the thrill ride, screaming and that, they can then go and obviously get a drink, because their throats are going to be pretty dry from all the screaming that they've done. I'm also going to try and leave a little bit of a gap. It's a bit awkward because I wanted to put shops in around this area, but now that pathway's in the way. But I want to leave room for a priority pass, because I am going to put in a my information booths once they're researched, and start selling priority passes and put in some priority pass queues, so to try and get a little bit more income. Okay, so the ride's testing. Now I need some scenery. This is the hard bit, trying to decide what to put around my rides. Creepy Skull Rock. No, that doesn't really work for me. Does that works? Could put that on the corner, perhaps. That kind of works for me there. What else do I want? Gulpy? Whoa, those signs are huge. No. Insanity ride skin that was for £5 Wow. They definitely, some of these mod creators definitely only want you playing in sandbox mode, don't they? They don't want you playing in challenge mode where you've got, you know, money to contend with and finances and costs. Oh no. Too many mod creators expect you to be in the cheat mode, the sandbox mode where you don't have any money to think about or any costs. I don't see the point in playing the game in sandbox mode. I really don't. Where's the fun? Where's the challenge? There we go. Put in some more trees. That makes it look a bit pretty. One of my go-to pieces, my fountain flower bed thing. We'll put 2 in. Oh, look at that. Oh yes. Oh yes. Get the scenery rating up on this ride. Small thingy. What's a small thingy? Drop it down, touch. Whack it in on the exit. Again, it gives people on the path something to look at. Look, just brightens it up a little bit. It looks a bit scary though. But the ride can't hit it, that's the important thing. And obviously got the DLC items at the end here. Look, your Knight Rider cars and your Back to the Future cars and your Munsters cars. Not sure if they're going to have a place in this park. I don't think they kind of fit with the theme I'm going for. Could put a fence in, of course. That would be good. It illuminates that path as well, which is even better. Now I've got the light up fence on both sides of the pathway. That works very well. I'm liking that. People can still get to their benches and the bins, but there's no danger of them walking out up to the ride and getting hit in the face by it. Not that that's a thing in the game, but you know, sometimes you just have to pretend. Right, let's put some bins. Because obviously we're going to have people walking around these areas now. We don't want them littering. Some of the bin placement is a bit derpy. Kind of running out of money, I think. Finances are slowly coming back up. Right, we need to get this ride open. Open the research. Do the research, loony balloons. Keep researching, keep unlocking as much research as I can, as early as I can in the game. It'll make it a lot easier for me later then to build my rides once I've researched everything. That ride open? Yeah, it's open. Everyone's going through the queue now. It's starting to make some money off Insanity. And that's probably a good place as any to maybe take a screenshot as well for the thumbnail for the video. I must go back and do that once I've edited the video and finished recording this commentary. So yeah, I plan to put another ride in now to the right of Insanity and have it again on that same pathway. I could put some shops in, make a bit of money. Look at the folks, they're flocking to the new ride. Here they come. All paying their millions to get on the ride. Brilliant, that is brilliant. Could probably do with an ATM or something. here just to make sure they have got enough money to get on the rides. Because my rides are expensive. I'm charging a lot of money for my rides. Right, I can put that bin in now. Which is good, seeing as I can't some of it doesn't quite snap on the corner how I would like them to be. You can't quite get them right on the corner. Which is a bit of a shame. They're either on the path or they're quite a bit into the grass area. Obviously need to make sure I've got enough in there to ensure people use them. Don't just chuck their litter all over the floor. Right, we're going to ride the ride. Got to do the ride. We've got to ride it. Everybody's getting on. Our first passengers, our first victims. I'm mad for it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Tense thing. It's always a bit tense, the maiden voyage. You know, here we go. We're off. Don't get scared now. Ooh. This is nice at the minute. This is okay. This is nice and tame. Okay, getting a little bit higher now. And a lot faster. Okay, we're upside down. Wasn't expecting that. And we're going backwards as well, which is even worse. Oh dear. I don't think I've actually ever been on a ride like this in real life. I've been on rides that have been very close to this, but none that have ever gone all the way over like that. Some that go almost vertical, but never completely inverted. At the theme parks I've been to. Not on for flat rides, obviously roller coasters and stuff like that. I've been upside down, inside out. Turned every which way you can think of. But I don't think I've ever been on a flat ride that does this. Woo. I like the fact that the cars are spinning round and people get to, like, the entrance path just takes them slightly between those cars as they're going. What? That's pretty cool. That was a good ride. Yeah. That's a good ride. People will like that, I think. I think I could sell people on that. Okay, the fat guy, the chubby guy's shaking a bit. But all in all, he seems to have enjoyed the ride. Smiles on everyone's faces. Quite a few people queuing up. More victims. Look at that. Look at that. People want to pay me their money. Every ride is queued up to the nines. Right, let's get rid of the stupid numbering on all the rides. That's what I'm going to do, because that's going to bug me out, because I don't like that. I think I did the Venetian carousel, yeah. People. Well, Blue I did, so it just leaves Tri-Storm now. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put another bit of a pathway in. And then I'm going to put I'm gonna like do a link across there. That's it. Right, I'm going to put in first aid facility, because obviously people are going to come off insanity feeling a little bit sick. So let's chuck that in then. Could have put that in. Probably didn't need to build the pathway actually. I probably could have just put that in as it was. That's got doors on both sides. And toilets. Okay. Hmm. No, I think we stick with the theme. Now, if I put it on here, if I put it on that bit, it's right. Because that's going to... Insanity and then the other ride that I put in the future will feed into that. People will be able to get to that from both sides. That's right. I want it in the middle. It's got to serve both rides. And then we'll put in an ATM. Modern ATM. No, not liking that for some reason. Put it on the exit. Closer to the exit. That's better. That's better. Put the ATM there. Some people are going to the first aid already. Thank you. Nobody's puking up. And then put a gulpy in. Gulpy energy. People might be a bit, you know, bit worn out now after being on insanity on the thrill ride. Put a couple more bins in. Right, let's set the prices. Make sure they've got ice. Yeah, some. Make sure that we put a lot in that one, I think, in the XL. Then synchronise the prices, so again, all future stores match. Bingo bango. Bongo. Bingo bango bongo. JD. Right. I need to put another ride in now then. Kickflip. Kickflip should do it, I think, quite nicely. Try and get it evenly spaced. A little bit better. There's the entrance, there's the exit queue. Ah, of course. The challenge now will be to see if I can actually join this up. Won't it? It's going to be on the wonky donkey, look. It's going to be wonky donkey, that is. I could put it in like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that path being wonky. I don't like it. Let's put that ride in again. This time, let's put it a bit closer this time to the toilet facilities. Entrance over there. Exit. I can now place the exit. Try and get it straight as. That'll do. For all them people with OCD, this is where it becomes very critical that you spend the time to get this sort of thing right. Probably made that path too long, in all fairness. Probably could have shortened it and put it a little bit closer. It's a bit long. What have I done? Messed up. Again, extend the path. I'm going to join it up, actually, over here. Decided to run it and connect it up to this path. So people can now do a complete loop of the thrill ride area. They can get to Tri-Storm, Wild Blue, Kickflip, and of course Insanity now. And I'm leaving plenty of room. There we go. So I can put me priority pass in there. That's not going to be a problem. Again, change the name. Kickflip 4. How it comes up with the numbering, I don't know when you haven't got one in the park. It's already got a bit of, it's inheriting a bit of scenery, I suppose, from the shops and the toilet facilities there. Again, set up the ride sequence. Set the maintenance time on it. Yeah, every hour. Again, full load. I am going to change the colours on this, though. I am going to change the colours. I don't like the colours. Red and green. Woohoo! Oh, that's a bit bright for the eyeballs, isn't it? Look at that. Change the ticket price, of course. Set that to, again, same price as Insanity. Keep it a bit similar. Get it testing. Very important to test it. Continue that pathway down. Okay, so we get the pathway joined up. Make it the right size would help. So now guests can get on and off the ride. They've got access to the first aid. I can always put another shop now in that area next to the Gulpy Energy. I'm going to put in a hot dog shop, I think. I don't think I sell any hot dogs. I don't want another chief beef. I've got too many chief beefs. I've got 2 already. Because, you know, if you've been on a ride that's unsettled your stomach, you probably want a hot dog or something just to try and put everything back in the right place, don't you? Hot dog and a drink, definitely. I just hope people don't eat and drink them before they go on the ride, because otherwise we will have a vomit problem. Right. Have I got any pre-built hot dog shops? Or not? You know what? I think I'm missing some assets. I really do. I think there's some assets missing. I have to check my workshop content, because I don't seem to have all the items I've subscribed to. I don't think. Pizza pen? Could put in pizza? Will people buy pizza? Suppose what I could do is I could put in a shop and then delete the shop. I'm guessing. Put the shop in place, delete it. I could put a sci-fi. Sci-fi doesn't really keep the theme, does it, at the park? So no, I don't want to go with a sci-fi one. I'm going to check all my blueprints. Why have I not just got a standalone hot dog shop? I've got chief beef, I've got milkshakes. No hot dogs. Oh yes I have. Hot Dog Squad. There it is. Oh, obstructed. Hot Dog Squad! Let's sell him some... Look at the prices on those. Those are some seriously expensive hot dogs. We are definitely going to have to jazz them up a bit. Aren't we? To make them tempting to the public. Let's make that a lot cheaper. That is... $12 for a hot dog. Who sets the prices for these things? Seriously. What a rip-off. Put some benches in. Give them somewhere to sit. Sit them near the bins as well. Might tempt a few people into using them that way. Put a few more opposite the shops. Couple opposite the ride entrance. And that'll do. Another bin in. There. And one there. One on the corner there, just in case. One there. Maybe not. Oh, gonna have to put something around here, look. Scumbags are dropping litter. Look at them scumbags. Just chucking their rubbish all over my nice brand new path. What scumbags? Seriously. Right. I'm not going to put a bin near the right, immediately near the ride exit, because people would be tempted to throw up in it, I think. Might need some scenery. What are we going for? Probably going to want my trees, my little foresty thing that I tend to go for. My forest area. I'm going to put in some more of my railings though. Oh yeah. I'll put that one in there because it's a bit too long. Bugger. Bugger, it doesn't fit. Right, let's overlap it now then. Try my best to overlap it. I want to get it right up to that bin if I can. Or maybe just leave it. I think I'll leave it. Right, there's my little planter. Palm tree planter. Definitely put a few of them in. Put some palm trees in. Palm trees are good. Then I've got my little jungle foresty thing. That can go on there. Makes the path look a bit prettier as well. See, that looks good. That looks great. Not like I suppose what I could do. No. So I just don't like it. Doesn't fit properly. I need a single one, really. That's what I need. A single, like, path thing. It's just single end cap, little bit of fence in the middle. I need to make one of those next time I'm in game. It might be a little bit easier then to make it join up and fill in gaps. That probably works better. Got any challenges? I've got challenges available, but I've got none that have paid off. My research is complete, so Looney Balloons is now available. That's good. Just a memento. And Ticka Chicky. Get that researching. Crank the price up. Get them researched quite quickly. Let's start researching a roller coaster as well. Park's doing okay though. Park is doing pretty decent. That's still testing at this point in time. Might need some more scenery. Put another one of them in. The little Planet Coaster rockery thing. That's alright. That just fills that area in a little bit. That's not too bad. How are we looking? Overview. They're coming off. So they're walking straight past the first aid. Now they're going back. Bin man, cleaner's walking around there, that's alright. Try and line that up. I didn't think that looked like it was lined up properly. Getting at the right angle where I can see the ground. That's better. I just need to move a bit now. I can do that. That's probably going to be the easiest way, is just to duplicate this bit and line it up. There we go. I need to move the bin a bit though. That's better. That's alright. That's alright. We get away with that. That might move the bin completely. Put it over that side now. There. How are we doing? How are we doing on the ride? We're going to open the ride to the public. Boom! And a challenge is unlocked. Park rating challenge. Yes. That gives me an extra £1,000 to play with. Oh, look at these scumbags dropping their litter, look. Right outside the bloody entrance to the ride. In a couple more bins then. You scumbags. It's not like I'm short of bins in the park, is it? I mean, I'm providing plenty of places for them to chuck their litter. Yeah, have another bin there. There we go. All looking pretty good. All looking very... Oh no, we've got vandals. We've got vandals kicking over our bins. Who's vandalising our stuff? Not liking it. Not liking it. Loads of vandals. Alright, let's drop in a gulpy. Entertainer now. No, I don't need 2 gulpies. Just the one will do. Many guests are still thirsty, apparently. Complaining, complaining, complaining. I've given them, what, how many shops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? There's 5 shops where they can get drinks from. What's their problem? Right, we're going to ride the ride. When it lets us ride the ride, we're going to ride the ride. Research project revealed. Excellent stuff. We'll quickly go and open that while we're waiting for the ride to finish its sequence and get the first guests on. Tiki Chiki and Just a Memento are unlocked, so we can start putting some gift shops in as well, because I know people have been complaining about lack of gift shops. We'll start researching a couple of track rides as well. I'm going to let the people on there. No. We're not. We don't want to let people on the ride, do we? No, no, no. The rest of the park's looking okay. Roctopus is still pulling in a huge crowd. Insanity's pretty queued up as well. Waiting another couple of janitors actually, because I've got some litter issues. So drop another couple of them in. Now the park's getting a bit bigger. Probably need another maintenance guy as well, just because I've got 6 rides now. One guy having to inspect and maintain them all could be a bit much. And drop in another couple of security guards as well, because again, a lot more area to cover. Gonna have to put in some cameras, aren't I? Do I have any? Oh, I need to put some more security cameras in. Let's have a look. Where are they? They're in here somewhere under scenery. There they are. Okay. I'm going to put one of them outside the shops. That should be it. That should just keep an eye on any would-be do-wrongers. Do-wrongers, do-wrongers. I probably need another one up here somewhere as well, so... Another camera there, I think. That covers that area outside the shops. Covers the rides. We've got plenty of cover down here. Only need another one just down here near the exit and entrance here. There we go. There we go. Security camera coverage, we've got security guard coverage, we've got plenty of janitors now, plenty of maintenance guys. We're going to ride the kickflip, test it out, see how good it is, see how the guests love it. And then we're done, I think. We'll have done really well. So we've made some progress again in this episode. We've got some rides, got some new shops and stuff. Everything's going very well. So be sure to join me again in another episode soon. For now, goodbye from me.